Hey guys, Shani back with like a kind of different video today. I just created these really cool things and I wanted to share, and there's a free printable that goes along with it. But just really quickly, I wanted to show you what it is and then kind of explain it, and then because I'm super excited about it. So I've created these printables, and it kind of goes along the lines of the like grab 5 videos and stuff like that, like the challenges that a lot of YouTubers have been doing, especially Adele from Inky Quill does grab 5s, and it's kind of just a challenge to get you to use products that you wouldn't normally use on your layouts or that you kind of forget about. So this way I wanted to do something like that, but more random. I don't want to be the one to choose it. I like challenges where I'm given something and I have to try to incorporate it. So in lieu of that, or in trying to get to that point, I ordered these blocks, these wooden blocks, and they came in, like the description was in millimeters. They're like maybe 28 millimeters or something. I'll link the blocks I bought below. And I'll link the free printable that I created for this and the punch that I used to punch these, because it's a 3/4 inch punch. So if you wanted to create these for yourself, you totally can. I'll give you all the tools necessary to do that. And then if you don't want to do that, I'm always happy to make them for people, but they will be upcharged a little bit for time and effort of putting them together, because they do take a little bit of time. But basically they come printed. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab one to show you and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I should have been more organized and gotten this ready before, but I am not that way, so you know. So they come printed. It comes as a PDF. It's a free download. I'll have it linked below to just a Dropbox so that you can download it and print it. You print it at 8.5 by 11. I printed mine on semi-gloss photo paper from Canon. And then I just took a 3/4 inch punch. Can't see it very well. 3/4 inch. And just went over, centered it, and then punched. And then after I punched them all out, each one has 6 for each color. They are different categories. So like these are all embellishments. So you can do a shaker pocket, tags, tickets, envelopes, photo corners, border stickers, or a punch. These ones are all for your title. Alpha thickers, and when I say thickers, it can be any letter stickers. You can use these in any way that benefits you best. For me, I tend to buy thickers, so that's what I used because that was just what came to mind when I did it. Alpha thickers just means individual letter stickers. Die cut, which means use a die cut to create your letters or your title. Handwritten, which could be handwritten and cut out. It could be brush lettered. It could be anything like that. Stamps, pretty straightforward. A cut file. Or phrase thickers, which are the phrases that are already, the thickers that already come as a phrase. I have paper, so it's like what kind of paper you can use to create your layout. 12 by 12, 6 by 8, 6 by 6 paper scraps, only printables, or solid cardstock. So there's just a little bit of everything in here. There's mixed media, so you can do watercolor, texture paste, spray or mist, crayons or gelatos, paint or ink pads. There's just a little bit of everything. This one I really like is inspiration. Oh, inspiration. You can pull your inspiration from an image on Pinterest, from a quote, from a sketch, from a scrap lift, recreate a layout, which for me, recreate means recreate one of your own layouts. I just didn't have enough space on there for that. Or online challenge, which should be like if you're part of any challenge groups or anything, if there's anything current, you can find a challenge online to do. There's colors, there's photos, There's different kinds of backgrounds. You could do solid cardstock, solid cardstock, scrapper's choice, pieced, which would be like cutting pieces and putting them together, kind of like a quilted background, or like squares or anything like that. Cut file or punches, washi tape or stencil. And then this one is the only one that's weird that I really wanted to explain more than anything. Whenever I got to adding the sprinkly bits, you know that my favorite thing in the entire world for scrapbooking are the sprinkly bits. I thought it was dumb to list things that I could use because I always use all of them. So instead what I did was I listed things I can't use. So if I hit this one, I can't use sequins. If I do that one, I cannot use enamel dots, Nuvo drops, puffy stickers, buttons, splatter. So it goes like that. These are tools to use: punches, stapler, crocodile, which is like a hole punch, or an eyelet setter or anything like that that the crocodile would do. Dies or cut file, heat gun, or a scoreboard. So there's all sorts of random stuff, like this one down here, no name brands, which should be like, you can only use Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. Like if you found Dollar Tree stuff, anything that's not like American Crafts or like any of these designer collections that we all seek out, it's only stuff that you could get easily from mainstream shops, basically. Or like random stuff that you find around the house, or like your kids' stickers or stuff like that. No Maggie Holmes, no Paige Evans, no Cocoa Vanilla, no Kaiser Craft, nothing like that. From scratch to me means I can use cardstock. I can use solid cardstock in colors, but I can use solid cardstock, tools, mixed media, stamps, stuff like that. No embellishments, no pattern paper. I can make my own of everything, which would be a really interesting and kind of fun. No scissors, which would be really, really hard. This one would be one that when you really want a challenge, you roll this dice. No scissors, grid style layout, stitching, which can be hand stitching or machine stitching. Or if you don't like to do either of those, you could draw dashed lines to make it look like stitching. Or like Jana over at RTS Scrapbooking, she uses a pattern wheel, and when you roll it across, it makes it look like it's stitched. Or doodling. So there's just all sorts of stuff on here. I'm excited for the little bit more of a challenge, and I feel like, especially right now when some of us are in kind of a dip in our creativity, or we're not really sure where to start, we want to craft, or we need to craft for our own mental health or whatever, but we don't know where to start, this will be a perfect way to kind of get you back in that mood and inspire you to try something. So what I've done is I've color coded all of them. So all of them, all the colors go on one die because they're in different categories. But I'm not going to roll all these dice because that would be crazy. And to try to incorporate 14 things would be really, really hard. So what I'll do is I'll pick 5 things. So I'll do that and I'll roll the dice. So now I can use dies or a cut file, one photo, a cut file, which maybe I have to use 2 cut files. That would be interesting. Or maybe I use a cut file and a die. Inspiration, so I'd pull a sketch for my inspiration, and a background would have to be pieced, which actually could be really good because I could use dies or a cut file to piece my background. So things like that. Or maybe I'll say, ooh, it's Valentine's Day. Let's use all the Valentine-y kind of colored dice. If it shakes the whole camera, I'm really sorry. So now we're going to use stamps for our title, photo corners, acrylic pieces, no name brands, sorry, and labels. So stuff like that. I just think it's going to be really super fun. If anyone is interested in me creating these and selling them so that you don't have to create them yourselves, please leave me a comment and I will be happy to create an Etsy listing for it where you can purchase that, and they would be pre-orders so that, because it'll take a little longer for me to get the blocks and then get them out to you. But if not, they are available, and I will link all the links below, including the free printable that I've designed, the blocks themselves, which come from Amazon, and the 3/4 inch punch, which also comes from Amazon. So that is something to look forward to, and I will be hopefully doing some layouts with those pretty soon. So thank you guys. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think, if you like this idea or not. Or if you have more ideas on things I should include as on the blocks, or what's it called? Like topics, like a whole die for this kind of topic. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you come up with anything cool, and subscribe if you want to see more videos, especially some of these coming up, because I'm really excited to start working with these. And then yeah, so I will see you soon. Tomorrow my goal is to have a video using these up tomorrow, so hopefully it will be that way. If not, it'll be later this week, but maybe keep a lookout for a video using these later this week. So thank you guys again. Have a wonderful day and happy scrapping. Bye.